How's it going, everybody? Thanks for dropping in. We're gonna show you, had a little bit more time on my hands today. I'm actually doing Replit on my portfolio website, Cursor on my AI agent project, running them concurrently, flipping back and forth between ChatGPT. I'm actually a little bit more better in the Replit part now, and I want to kind of give you an idea of what this looks like. But everything that I'm doing now is pushed through ChatGPT. So, if I want to do something like animate the image, better integrate the intro, it feels jammed in there, I'm pushing all that to create instructions for Replit before I push it over there. There's just like a lot of nuance for how I actually create it, how it's set up. And it's just so much more clean. And then like basically the agents talking to each other. So anyways, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think we had just too much going on. I took out all the demo type data, like the dummy data, made it look pretty good. We're now on a point where I can actually like test this stuff, add tags. This one's actually a Medium article I wrote, so I might try to actually like add or integrate some of these Medium articles, just, put some content in here. Uh, but this is looking kind of cool, like to be honest with you. So, I don't know. This isn't super. Maybe y'all would read this, maybe not, probably not. But like landing page, it's got some like NFT stuff. Um, but it's looking pretty cool. Like, I'm pretty excited about this, to be honest with you. So let me just show you real quick. So, um, looks good. I like giving it positive feedback. I don't know when our AI agent overlords come. I think it's just good to just talk to it and give it a little bit of encouragement. So, you know, yes, looks great. Anyways, I got some good feedback from y'all. Don't yawn in my videos. Maybe even have chapters. I think the actual editing component of this I'll probably have to do in the future, but right now I think this is fitting my needs here. So this looks good. So what I'm going to do now, I kind of like this landing page. So I'm going to go over to ChatGPT and say, uh, build log. Okay, now I want to improve the build log page. And I'm gonna have. Think I like the this. I also want to add this JPEG um, as a background to the page. Give me the Replit agent instructions. And it's kind of just on a roll right now. Where I've been just kind of going back and forth with it. It just gives me like testing. I've been deploying it, been cleaning up all these extra pages because I think one of the early um, deals we did, the demo data made it look really good. But, there is a lot of cleanup that actually had to happen for me to get it to like a working setup. So um, I'm going to give it these instructions, cut out all the normal kind of like extra talk. And I don't know, it's probably a better way to do this, honest, but so I'm going to do this, upload the image, and just basically say like, go figure it out. So while that's going on, because it's going to take a second, I actually have been working on this other project as well. And Cursor has been a ton of fun, to be honest with you. I've gotten pretty far on this. So I've integrated, so I built the AI agent. I've integrated an open weather API. I had a heck of a time trying to get a travel API. So I went to booking.com, and you have to be kind of an influencer. So you have to link up Instagram, which is hilarious. But uh, my Facebook account is like no idea what the password is. So block. Went to Expedia, signed up for the affiliate program. Apparently, I told them I'm a travel agent, plug for this channel, but like I didn't lie on the revenue, and so they immediate deny, but I'm in some affiliate program. But I did find this one called Amadeus, which is pretty cool. And so I don't know if you remember where we left this at. Um, basically I've been just testing where am I right now? I'll just exit this. So been testing this. It's not in production yet, but it is pretty cool. So like let's check this out. So I run, let's see if it works. Okay. What's the weather in Austin, Texas? 87.5. Pretty sweet, right? Um, let me show you something else. Let me just make sure you can see this. Okay, so someone else had looked at my GitHub code and realized I had hard coded in an earlier version for San Diego. So, what's the weather in New York City? Cool. So I don't know. We could do whatever. Um, so that's working. So now the part, one of them's like kind of interesting. Be like, how is LAX airport? Oh wait, actually, let me see. How can I test the travel API? So Cursor, pretty good. And this is just like a deeper way to integrate, which I love, than Replit. And Replit has gotten me pretty far on this app, but Cursor is kind of the new, for me at least, who's not considered like crazy technical. Cursor is going to give you that deeper getting after it. So let me just see. Okay, so this like what here we go. Okay, so this is what I want to do. Or maybe it's just going. Okay. Okay, so let me see. Like how about this? Tell me about Lax Airport. Hmm, didn't really give me that much with that. So let me see. There's some activities in Paris. Oh, it's like auto completing. Hold on. What can I do in Tokyo? Like, it is like being in Christmas for me. It's like this is like it's so crazy how we put this together. So I think the one that's kind of tough, and this is where I've been hitting a few speed bumps, is like live data. And like I don't know. This is getting a little bit more spicy, but it says the test script is working perfectly. So I might have to actually like promote that into production. Anyways, I'll pause chapter for those watching at home. I'm gonna go back to this deal. It's like, okay, it got the page looking good. Um, I don't know. That feels pretty good, I guess, right? So I'm gonna go ChatGPT and finish this. Let's finish um touching up these pages. The last one, build log thoughts, I think, right? Yeah. Last page is thoughts. Please clean it up a little bit and add this JPEG. Okay, so last JPEG. So I probably should have said, give me the replit instructions, but we've been talking about this, me and GPT for a hot minute. So hopefully just like, yeah, it just knows, which is awesome. Um, so I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna jam this into Replit and I might kind of end this here. And kind of cool thing too, like, I don't know, for the folks that are trying to build a portfolio, like you can push this stuff from both Cursor and Replit to your GitHub repo. So, you know, like part of this too is like if you're someone technical or someone's looking for, see your chops here, it's like, obviously there has been a lot more activity lately where it's a little bit slower over the years and just kind of jamming out this AI agent, this portfolio, um, all sorts of stuff. So, I think that is part of the arc of building your portfolio out if you're interested in it, which you should if you're a product manager or whatever, but it's pretty easy to do. So, um, okay, so did I give it that JPEG? I think I did. Did I give it that JPEG? This, well, okay. I don't know if that might have jacked it up. So, I think of these repos too. It's kind of cool because you have it write the README file. So, like, as I'm pushing it to GitHub, I'm just saying, like, hey, write out the project plan, what we did, how we did it, um, and then update it. So, this one I'm still gonna update, and let's kind of check in on what's going on with Cursor. Hopefully, this isn't too chaotic, but this is kind of where we're at right now. So. Okay, let's push this all to GitHub. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I feel like this is how you start using these tools. You're almost like waiting for one to complete, using another. And if you like kind of just keep them busy and get a little squirrely while you're waiting, it's like a dream that you're just pushing code on two projects and moving them forward while you're waiting. So let me just see if this last. Ah, man, that kind of looks like I'm a little disappointed in this. I'll show you. So this kind of looks like trash. I don't know, it's because the quality of the photo isn't that great, but I don't know. That's about it. So I'm gonna probably work on this about page for the next piece, but update the deployment. So all these changes should be pushed after this into the website. So after this deal is live filmed, you should be able to go to erichuckle.com, see all these changes. Um, Pretty crazily, I had Square, um, or what is it, Squarespace, basically be like, hey, you've got a $200 charge for this website that we set up for you. I'm like, cancel. I'm just going to deploy this off Replit. So it's kind of crazy the cost savings. And I think the Cursor tool, I'm paying $20 a month. Um, and I think that's going to keep me committed to continue to build. Okay, so this is going to deploy. Let's see, checking on here. This is going to should ask me for my password probably pretty soon. It's committing this. Okay, push passphrase. If I did that correctly, oh wait, this is SSH'd in, so it's basically updated. That's crazy. Let's just check in on the last piece. This is deployed. Everything's set up. We're cooking. Anyways, you should get on these tools now. I feel like every week I get better, and these tools are going to get better and better. So, get on the wave. All right, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.